Hundreds of asylum seekers could be released into the community under a new plan to ease the pressure on overflowing detention centres. There are reports that the federal government is about to announce that children and their carers will be removed from detention. Refugee advocates have welcomed the news.
Indefinite detention of child asylum seekers, often behind razor wire, has been a political sore point for successive federal governments. Now, that appears about to change.
Australia has been one of the only countries in the world that has treated people like this, and finally we're seeing some acknowledgement from the government that the way we've been doing it is wrong.
The government has yet to formally announce the change, but the opposition is already unimpressed.
Coalition believes we need to address the primary cause of the reason of why we have children in detention, and that is why illegal boats are coming to Australia.
With the system under pressure, children represent the most vulnerable of those seeking asylum. Now, school-aged children, their carers and unaccompanied minors will be the first released.
If the government properly implements this reform, it's certainly a welcome step in the right direction, but nowhere near far enough. This reform, which it promised 2 years ago, needs to apply to all people equally and be guaranteed under law.
Until they're not a risk to this community, I think they should be allowed in the community, to work in the community, to study in the community and contribute to this community.
Despite the Prime Minister's hard line on offshore asylum seeker processing, welfare groups say the government sought feedback on a community detention plan well before the federal election.
We need a tripartisan approach to ensure that we all agree kids don't belong in detention. Children do not belong in immigration detention, and their families are very vulnerable.
Of course, as the party that removed children from detention centres themselves back in 2005, we're happy to listen to any proposal.
A record 106 asylum seeker boats have arrived in Australian waters this year. The policy shift comes just weeks after an asylum seeker leapt to his death at the Villawood Detention Centre. Tony Nichols, World News Australia.